This is Instagram for YouTube part, I think it's part 19. If you're new to the channel, on my Instagram I put up 60-second videos, just little, when I'm out on my camera, just taking shots sometimes, just little hints and tips, and why I'm taking the shot, what focal length I use, what shutter speed I'm using, and why I'm sometimes using graduated filters or ND filters, just little 60-second shots. And then when I've got sort of 6 in the bag, I'll put them together and then put them on my YouTube channel so you don't miss them, because not everybody's got Instagram or YouTube or vice versa. So yeah, enjoy, cheers for watching, and any comments, chuck them down. Failing that, have a good bank holiday weekend. Cool, cheers. Hi, how you doing all? Don't forget, when in this time of year, when there's not much going on, and leaves on the trees, not that there's many leaves on these trees because it's a soft woodland, but remember to get down on the floor and have a look about. Sometimes there's cool little things on the floor. And this is me set up. Got my little cone thing up here. I've had to come back a bit and I've opened my focal length to about 30mm. Shooting at f8, if I shot this at f4, I wouldn't have the whole cone in full focus. Camera's nice and still, put on a timer, bang. Right, how you doing all? Just a quick one. I'm in this woodland, I ain't got a clue what it's called. I've just taken a shot, woof, like I always do. You know what it's like, you get into a woodland and sometimes you've got a nice leading line of the track and it looks really cool. Got the nice tall trees. Obviously when you get into post, you straighten up the trees, get rid of all the leaning bits. I just want to show you the difference between a shot with people in it and a shot without people in it, and see for yourself which you reckon's the best. Sometimes I think it's good to put a human element into a shot, and then you can appreciate the size of the trees. And yeah, what do you think? Hi, how you doing all? Dying to take a picture. If any of you know, I've been stuck indoors here or whatever, but now I'm out and I'm taking a picture, hooray. Just driven past the rapeseed field, sun's still high in the sky. So what I'm thinking is camera AV mode, ISO 100, aperture of f14. I'm going to let the camera sort out the shutter speed in the exposure. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the head of this flower, rapeseed, between me and the sun. The camera probably thinks it's really bright because I'm shooting into the sun, so it's going to underexpose it a bit, but hopefully the backlit sun, will keep some light and colour on the flowers. It'll probably look like a bit of a nighttime shot. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Right, how you doing all? Just a quick one. Back in my happy place down by the water, doing a long exposure, 20-second exposure with my big stopper and my Lee graduated filter. The point of this shot, I'm saying, is always concentrate on the foreground. Don't forget what's in the background, because I set this shot up, got a lovely long exposure of the water, but then realised there's a big tree in the background and I cut the top off. It just unbalances the picture. I'll spin you around and show you what I mean. Tripod in the water, camera, Lee filters, big stopper, graduated filter, lovely long exposure. When I first framed it up, it was like that, but now I've got the camera lower, tilted in back, and I've got the top of the tree in, and the picture looks like this. Right, how you doing all? Can't beat a bit of rapeseed. Ooh, yeah. Too early for sundown, so not going for the big wider shot. Like I said in my last video, sometimes it's best to get in amongst it, see what you can get. What am I shooting at? AV, ISO 100, aperture 5.6, something like that. I won't go down too far as f4, don't need to. I think my favourite kind of photography is down by the river. Sort of little long exposures, lush green beech trees, green leaves, loads of luscious colours, but it's just a bright blue sky with some funky clouds, no leaves on the trees, so it's big stopper time, 30 seconds, f11, 0.9 graduated filter to slow the sky down, focused on the rocks in the foreground. Boom! Cool. Cheers. Bye.